I go to Didcot about once a term to do some work for them, and it's becoming quite an important part of my work because I perceive it as something ultimately educational, the fact that the students are developing their awareness visually by watching me dance and by assessing the dynamics of a dance, by being able to make aesthetic judgments about a dance. I realise now I haven't got the stamina or the interest to do the amount of work necessary to achieve the standard required for performance. My interest more is in the creation of the initial idea, that first phrase, of the communication with other people that goes to evolve that idea.
We enjoy a certain reputation in the sixth form here for art, and the drawing is of a pretty high standard. It's very academic. The girls and the boys draw very carefully and observe very carefully. And bringing Jackie Keirs in really explodes amazingly, so that they come, the last session they have with me is a straightforward life drawing, somebody lying on a chaise longue or sitting in a chair or something like that. Then suddenly there's this dancer who dances and makes marvellous movements, and they've really got to get off their backsides and work like mad, you see. They can't stop to think, they have to just move. Dancing is very physical activity, of course, but so is art. And you can't sit there and holding a pencil or a piece of chalk like a pen with an essay. You've got to move the arm, you've got to move the body, you've got to go with the movement. And it's a shock tactic almost, but it works. It's always very successful.
Do you prefer to draw a static figure, or did you enjoy that experience?
This is far more exciting.
Yeah. Why, can you say?
Just
What's exciting about it?
It's the dynamics. It gives you a chance to use colour.
It's a very cooperative atmosphere, which I think is also essential to real education, that they're all working together and people are communicating with each other, saying what they like, what they didn't like, shouting out ideas. It's full of communication, it's full of atmosphere. It's something I really enjoy.
I was expecting drawings a wee bit like that, but as they sort of loosen up and get more confident. As a teacher, I think she's incredibly professional, very, very dedicated. I don't know whether this is to do with her disability, but she has a quietness, and the students listen intently to what she's saying.
I love language. I think particularly having deprived at one stage of the power of speech, I relish now, as I relish life in general more, the ability to be able to speak and to communicate. Why did you choose red for that?
It was the red and yellow, sort of like happiness, and there's a real life.
So you took the mood
going
of the dance, and as much as
that's
anything.
when you were happy.
I think the whole thing about dance, which is a body language, verbal languages, are all very much part of me. It's just a different way of expressing yourself, either through words or through movement. I'm going to give you 3 basic facial shapes to work with. The first one is a nice wide shape, all right? So if it can be even wider than your normal smile, which I'm sure is very wide anyway, but make it really wide, okay? So it becomes a grimace. Keep your lips together, no teeth. Smile at your friends. Good, okay. Shake your face out. Face wide. Now, can you enhance that with your body shape by making your body really wide? And you hold back slightly so you can lurch around and stuff, but you're really angry like a giant in a fairy tale. Say hello to your friends. Talk back. Slap on the back. Keep your body wide. Smile. Okay, thank you. Right, so can you take the O shape not only in your face now, but also in your body? And if you start by thinking of something on the ground, which might make you go, oh, and then you see something somewhere else. Oh, constant surprise. And then to each other say, oh. Oh. Okay, keep the O's going through all the time. Nice big O in your body. Start on the floor. Here you go. More O in the body, more O in the body. To each other. Oh. Now I've given you the basic ideas. Can you take by yourself, for example, the idea of being a very large person with a very wide smile, or a very narrow person? Keep things very privately to yourself, and you don't want anybody else to know about what you've got or know what your secrets are. I mean, they're quite private to you, really. Or somebody who's rather nervous. You might have a nice wide smile. It's really rather shy in the body. Doesn't really want to give any secrets away, although she's trying to make friends with everybody in the room, really. Rather shy. Okay, so we're prepared to do a mixture of those things, responding to each other all the time. Let me give you some music. Spread out. And take your favorite face to start with, please. Face and body position. At the time that I'm creating or dancing or working with students, it takes all my energy, which in a way is good because it helps me forget the pain. Words I have used to describe the pain are scything, searing, corroding. It's a totally dominating feeling. It sears through your whole body. It's hot for me, mama, but I can't hardly wait. For my eyes, they're burning, mama, and I can feel my body shake. Don't stop me, mama. I'll make the pain, make it go away. No, I won't hurt you, mama, but it's getting so hard. Dance, I find, expresses pain particularly well because it's obviously a physical thing as well as something that involves your mind. It involves the whole of you. So it's a very good way of representing pain, and I'm very lucky to have that medium through which to show my pain.